Welcome to the Daily Vibecasting.
Your express lane to what's buzzing right now.
We've been digging through X, finding the sharpest takes, the biggest trends.
Yep, got a lot to cover today.
Let's just dive straight in. First up, India-Canada relations. We saw a post from @Narendra Modi congratulating Mark Carney on becoming Canada's prime minister.
Right, the Liberal Party win. Modi mentioned shared democratic values and the strong ties between people.
Yeah, looking forward to working together, he said.
Which is interesting, given the context. Things have been a bit strained since, 2023?
Definitely. That whole situation around the Hardeep Singh Nijjar allegations.
Exactly. So this shared values comment, especially with those past accusations flying around, it feels significant.
Like maybe trying to reset things?
Could be. And don't forget the trade deal, the CPA, that's been stalled. Plus, you've got almost 2.8 million people of Indian origin in Canada.
Huge connection there.
So yeah, maybe more than just standard diplomatic politeness.
Okay, let's pivot. Remember that crazy UK heat wave? At TJ Win 1 posted a flashback.
Oh, yeah?
Just saying, still makes me sweat, referencing that 2022 heat wave. Remember, Coningsby hit 40.3 Celsius?
Wow, 40.3. That was record-breaking, wasn't it?
Totally.
And it wasn't just the UK. It was part of that larger European climate event.
Linked to human-induced climate change, the scientist said.
Tragically, yeah. Didn't it cause, nearly 3,000 extra deaths in the UK?
Something like that. Awful.
And now, we're hearing predictions about hotter summers becoming more frequent. Makes that 2022 event feel like a warning sign.
Definitely a stark reminder. Okay, next up, a post from @TheWearEnglish. Kind of a paradox they're pointing out.
Oh, what's that?
They're wondering how Europeans, who maybe, smoke more, eat more carbs, hit the gym less often,
Right.
seem, on average, healthier and live longer than a lot of Americans.
Ah, that old chestnut. It's a fascinating comparison. The thread mentions a few things, right?
Yeah, like maybe better food quality overall, smaller portions.
And just more activity baked into daily life, like walking everywhere.
Exactly. They had these images, an older European guy by the sea,
Yeah.
a Mediterranean dinner scene.
Contrasting that with maybe the American situation, ultra-processed foods, huge portions, driving everywhere.
Pretty much. The thread gets into walkable cities in Europe, stricter food rules.
Yeah, it's complex, but those are definitely factors people point to. Food environment, physical environment, they matter.
All right, let's look back at some historical facepalms. @Unscripted Facts posted a thread on greatest mistakes in history.
Ooh, these are always fun. Or painful, depending on who you are.
First one, Blockbuster. They had the chance to buy Netflix for $50 million.
50 million, wow.
And they said no.
And, well, we all know how that turned out. Blockbuster gone, Netflix, everywhere.
Talk about missing the boat, just didn't see streaming coming.
A classic case study in disruption, really. Underestimating the new thing.
Okay, second mistake from that same thread. Ronaldinho, the footballer,
Yeah, what do you do?
lost his Coca-Cola sponsorship, $750,000.
Yeah. Ouch. Why?
He got snapped drinking a Pepsi at an event.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Apparently not. Shows how tight those endorsement deals are, huh?
Seriously. Brand loyalty is everything there. One slip up, bam, big money gone.
Okay, shifting to tech and, manipulation. Elon Musk reacted to a story
What story?
about AI bots. The University of Zurich apparently manipulating users on Reddit. Musk just posted, whoa.
Oh, he's right. Manipulating how?
High persuasion rates using misinformation, apparently.
Yikes. How'd they do it?
The report mentioned things like fabricating identities, targeting cognitive vulnerabilities. Pretty sophisticated stuff.
That's concerning, especially with AI getting smarter. Makes you wonder about platform responsibility.
And there was some mention, maybe a link, to Reddit's data deal with OpenAI.
Interesting timing? Could be related, could be coincidence.
And on a totally different Reddit note, apparently meme coins like ergophobia on pump.fun are also doing the rounds.
Yeah. The internet.
Yeah.
Serious AI ethics concerns side by side with, meme coins. Never change.
Right. Okay, for the football fans, or maybe anti-fans,
Right.
@NCFC Pain posted.
Norwich City Pain. I can guess where this is going.
Yep. Anniversary of their relegation in 2022.
Ah, the 6th time from the Premier League, wasn't it? A record.
That's the one. And they haven't bounced back since.
Yeah, the classic yo-yo club problem. It's so hard for promoted teams to stay up with the financial gap between leagues.
Brutal cycle.
Very.
All right, from the pitch to the screen, at The Rock, Dwayne Johnson announced the trailer for his new movie, The Smashing Machine.
Oh, yeah, the Mark Carney story. the MMA fighter.
That's it. He's starring Emily Blunt in it, too. Comes out October 3rd.
Looks like a really different role for him. Much more intense, gritty, maybe.
Definitely seems like it. Though some fans in the comments were apparently grumbling about him missing WrestleMania for it.
Can't please everyone, I guess. Shows how fans connect with different parts of his career.
True. Okay, this next one causes stir. At Benny Johnson posted about Amazon.
What about them?
Their stock apparently took a hit after the White House slammed them.
Slam them for what?
For supposedly planning to display tariff prices separately. The White House called it hostile and political.
Ah, relating to the Trump tariffs on Chinese goods.
Seems so. Politics and big business colliding.
And the stock dropped. How much?
Didn't say exactly, but implied a noticeable dip.
Bruh.
And then you saw calls on social media for, like, made in USA filters on Amazon.
Right. Taps into that whole debate about reliance on Chinese manufacturing versus domestic production. It's a sensitive topic.
Definitely. Okay, music news. Kanye West, at Kirko, posted about it.
Let me guess, something controversial. Or just Kanye.
Well, Donda 2 is apparently out,
Oh, okay. Didn't know it dropped.
but only on his stem player.
Oh.
Exclusively.
Ah, right. He's still doing that, so you can't just stream it anywhere.
Nope. Gotta buy the hardware.
Yeah.
The cover art is apparently a burning house on a pole,
Okay.
and one track is called Mr. Miyagi, featuring Future and Playboi Carti.
Interesting lineup. But yeah, the exclusive release thing definitely limits its reach chart-wise.
For sure. But gives him total control, I guess.
His platform, his rules. It's a bold move in today's streaming world.
Right. Okay, this one is different.
Mm-hmm.
At Sergio Dinan sparked a debate.
What kind of debate?
Could 100 unarmed men take down one silverback gorilla?
Oh, that question. It pops up every now and then, doesn't it? The ultimate hypothetical.
Seriously. So what's the realistic answer?
Well, biologically speaking, a silverback is incredibly strong. Like, lift a car strong, potentially, massive bite force.
Some not good odds for the guys.
Probably not. Even with 100 people, coordinating an attack without getting seriously mauled would be difficult. Let's say very difficult.
Yeah, I'm siding with the gorilla. Then, adding some fun to it, at Chovy34 posted a list.
A list of who?
A humorous list of 100 people to fight the gorilla.
Uh-huh. Like who?
Included guys like Sean Oakman, the huge football player, and even fictional characters like Gregor Clegane, the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
Okay, now that might be a fairer fight. Maybe.
Maybe. Still, the gorilla's got raw power. The thread apparently took off with people suggesting others, like Eric Butterbean Esch.
Of course. It just becomes this fun internet game, taking the absurd question and running with it.
Exactly. Okay, next, a post from @GigabaseDad. Bit of biblical interpretation.
Oh.
Had an image and the caption, "She figured it out," referencing 1 Corinthians 14.34-35.
Ah, the passage about women being silent in churches?
That's the one. The post seems to be kind of humorously suggesting the woman had an epiphany about it, maybe critiquing a traditional view.
Right. That verse has a lot of different interpretations throughout history. Using it humorously like that definitely highlights the ongoing discussion about, gender roles in religious texts today.
Mm-hmm. Back to music briefly. Phineas O'Connell, at Jesty Helly's Comet, shared his reaction to something.
Phineas, Billie Eilish's brother and producer.
Yep. Amazon Music suggested a Billie Eilish-Justin Bieber collab.
And Phineas wasn't having it.
Not really. He apparently commented something like, "Delete your account, that's so embarrassing."
Oof. Strong reaction.
Yeah, he clarified he's never actually collaborated directly with Bieber, even though Bieber was on the Bad Guy remix.
Ah, the distinction matters. Phineas produces almost all of Billie's stuff, right?
Exactly. So he's protective of that creative partnership.
Yeah.
Fan reactions were apparently mixed on his comment, though.
Always are, online. Okay, what's next?
Movie talk again? Star Wars. At Matt Walsh blog posted a review.
Which movie?
Revenge of the Sith. It got re-released recently.
Okay, and he liked it.
No, not at all.
Yep.
Called the dialogue the worst he's ever heard. Abysmal action choreography.
Wow, harsh. Especially since some fans have kind of warmed up to the prequels over the years. Some even praise the lightsaber fights.
Right. It just shows how subjective film is. This re-release was for the 20th anniversary, I think.
20 years already, man. Time flies. But yeah, strong opinions on those movies aren't going away.
Seems not. Okay, sports media. At Trish Christakis, who covers the Miami Heat.
Yeah, I know her work.
She posted about her 3rd year covering the team, shared a photo from her last live shot.
Nice milestone.
Yeah, but apparently the comment section got sidetracked discussing her outfit.
Ugh, not surprising, sadly. Happens way too often to women reporters, doesn't it? Focus shifts from their work to their appearance.
Totally. She's talking about the heat's tough season, and
Yeah.
people are debating her clothes.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Moving on.
Okay, quick one. Political humor, maybe. At Pop Crave reported something Donald Trump said.
What?
He was asked who we'd like to see become Pope after Pope Francis passes.
And his answer was?
Apparently, he quipped, "I'd like to be Pope. That would be my #1 choice."
He really said that.
Reportedly. Classic Trump soundbite, right? Especially with the Vatican gearing up for a potential conclave eventually.
And given his sometimes prickly relationship with Pope Francis, it's definitely a statement,
Attention grabbing for sure.
to say the least.
All right, let's end on something hopefully lighter. At Being Blackie shared a thread.
About?
Funny moments in women's football.
Oh, cool. Like what?
One clip showed a male coach. Looked like he just forgot he was coaching women for a second.
Yeah.
Kind of a funny, maybe slightly awkward moment.
Uh-huh. I can picture that. Little ingrained habits, maybe. Which team was it?
I think it was SGS Essen.
Hmm.
These kinds of clips often go viral, right? Just relatable human moments in sports.
Totally. And great to see more content around women's sports getting shared and enjoyed.
Absolutely. So that's a wrap on today's Daily Vibe. A real whirlwind through what's trending.
Hope we gave you some things to think about, maybe a few things to look up.
Yeah, what post really caught your eye today? Let us know. Join the chat.
And maybe we'll dig into it more next time. See ya.